I'm gonna tell you something that sounds like a conspiracy theory, but isn't. Because Alaska just went through a scare with Russian and Chinese warships at their front door. And before you're like, what's your source? Trust me, bro? I'm gonna give it to you, bro. This was a post from yesterday. U.S. Coast Guard confirms Chinese and Russian warships off of Alaska. 7 vessels from China and Russia were seen in formation of the Aleutian Islands. The U.S. Coast Guard in Alaska came across Russian and Chinese vessels on an ordinary patrol earlier this month, the agency says. They announced on Monday the agency had a surprise encounter with a formation of Russian and Chinese ships on September 19th, about 75 miles off of Kiska Island in the Aleutian Islands of Alaska. That was when a USCGS Kimball, a U.S. Coast Guard vessel, spotted a guided missile cruiser from China in the Bering Sea off of Alaska's coastline. The U.S. Coast Guard said it spotted 2 other naval ships from China along with 4 Russian naval vessels that were inside the U.S. Exclusive Economic Zone, the EEZ, that surrounds the Alaska coastline and that of the Aleutian Islands. As a result, the Kimball crew is now operating under Operation Frontier Sentinel, a 17th Coast Guard district operation designed to meet presence with presence when strategic competitors operate in and around U.S. waters, the agency said on Monday. And if you don't know what that means, it's basically like a standoff. They're trying to make it like a standoff. The U.S. Coast Guard's presence strengthens the international rules-based order and promotes the conduct of operations in a manner that allows international norms. The Kimball will continue to monitor activities to ensure the safety of the EEZ. The encounter comes almost a year after the U.S. Coast Guard spotted Chinese ships about 50 miles from the Aleutian Islands chain in the Bering Sea. A month after, warning from the head of NATO about increasing military activity in the Arctic region. So the same thing happened last year and there was like a whole thing, and now they're doing it again this year, but this time they included Russia with it. So we're headed for World War III. I hope you guys are well aware of that and you get prepared for what's coming. Good luck.